Well, folks, the matter has basically been settled at this point, and it turns out that Tucker Carlson was lying and that he was not, in fact, being spied upon by the NSA. So before we even get into the debunking of it, let's revisit Tucker Carlson's claim. He said, quote, he was being monitored, or the NSA had, monitoring our electronic communications and is planning to leak them in an attempt to take this show off the air. We have confirmed that. Then later on, it was speculated that maybe what had happened was the Tucker Carlson program was reaching out to try to get Vladimir Putin to do an interview, which is something many media outlets have done in the past. So that would be something, obviously, that the NSA would look at. But it turns out, according to a new report, it's actually even stupider than that. Here's what happened according to these new reports. Tucker Carlson's name was mentioned by third parties that are under surveillance. And we know that Tucker Carlson's name was mentioned because it was unmasked. Now, what happens in a situation like this is when you have individuals who are monitored or groups or whatever it is, if they mention the names of United States civilians, the name gets redacted in the official reports. Now, a government official can come along and say, hey, I want to know what this redacted name is. And then they tell them what the redacted name is. That is what's called unmasking. That's it. Innocuous enough, like, wait a minute, who's this individual? Oh, that individual is Tucker Carlson. Okay, cool. That's it. That's the extent of the spying on Tucker Carlson. His name was frickin' mentioned by somebody that's actually under surveillance. That's the story, folks. That's the story that Tucker Carlson and his good buddy Glenn Greenwald have been going on and on about, the surveillance state trying to take them down. Nope. Y'all are liars. And here's the fun part. After this new report was revealed, Tucker Carlson went on the air to act like this new report confirms what he'd been saying from the beginning. Here it is. A media outlet called The Record, which is owned by a cybersecurity company, recently published a story about the NSA's monitoring of this show, effectively admitting that it happened. Our identity, The Record said, was included in an intel intercept and then unmasked. The Record didn't explain how that would be legal, but it happened as we said it did. No, because I already read the statement of what you said they did. Now we have the report from The Record saying, yes, somebody under surveillance said his name. His communications were never intercepted. His communications were never monitored, and there was never a government plot to release these to embarrass him to get his show kicked off the air. It was a lie from the start. Now, whether Tucker knew it was a lie from the start, that's debatable, right? We don't know what he actually knew. We don't know what this alleged whistleblower reached out to him and said. If they lied to him about what was taking place, or they misunderstood what was taking place, okay, then sure, it would make sense for him to go out and make these outrageous claims if that's what a whistleblower said. But for him to try to rewrite the history, when we have the quote, you can go back and watch the clip if you want, of him saying this, like, nope, they're doing it to get me off the air, and then saying, see, I proved it. No, what got proven was that you were lying about it. You could have gone on the air and said, hey, listen, apparently we were given bad information. My name was mentioned. We still want to get to the bottom of that. And by the way, this information that The Record has came about because of the congressional inquiries into this matter. And that's that, folks. That's the end of the NSA spying on Tucker Carlson's story. Innocuous enough. He was never targeted. He was never surveilled. But I guarantee you, he's going to continue pushing this because there's got to be enough idiots out there willing to ignore the facts and just say whatever Tucker Carlson wants to hear. One of today's video sponsors is PureVPN, and right now, PureVPN is offering a wonderful 14th anniversary special price of just $2.88 per month on a 2-year plan. If you're not using a VPN to search the web right now, you are not surfing the web as safely as you may think. And PureVPN offers one of the most secure VPN experiences out there. You can experience an all-new PureVPN with an all-new and easy-to-use app and much improved performance. Its fast and reliable VPN service now has more than 6,500 servers, which is the most any VPN in the market currently offers. It secures your connection on all of your devices with easy-to-use apps across all major platforms, and they now offer 10 multi-logins instead of just 5. And this is the only VPN in the market with an always-on third-party audit to verify the no logs claim. And it helps you stream all you want, including Disney+, the 7 different Netflix regions, Amazon Prime, BBC iPlayer UK, ITV UK, and many others. And it helps you purchase all kinds of online deals with lesser prices by connecting to certain regions. And it keeps you secure no matter where you are with public Wi-Fi protection. Again, go to purevpn.com/theringoffire and take advantage of the 14th anniversary special price of just $2.88 per month with a 2-year plan.